you need, how far away from the microphone you are right now?
I don't want to hear this. I think God moved that away from me there, to tell you the truth.
Oh, man.
Jump the fucking in the deep end. Let's go.
Fucking A.
Let's go. Let's
You
do
piqued his attention. I'm game.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Is this,
That's gonna
are
give
you
me
recording?
nightmares.
Yeah. He's been recording for the last 2 minutes, a minute.
This is all on tape.
Luckily, it'll all get edited
And
out.
they all turned it off because they know what we're talking about now.
Oh, that's what this episode's about? Fuck this. I'm out.
You look so discouraged.
I was wondering how long you could keep that face.
Yeah.
Like, that's some discipline right there.
I'm
He's
used
gonna
to
break.
it
He's
now.
gonna break.
You guys are all wondering if my face hurts.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yes.
crack like an egg.
All right. All right. Well, welcome to the Ascertainers. This is a bonus episode. We're all very happy that we got through the original episode because I think, well, at least one of us, me, was had a lot of apprehension going into our special guest appearance by the Think, Drink, Disney guys, and they're back. This is we're just going to put this one up on the high shelf with the good tequila and the pickled eggs, and we'll unleash it on the world when the world needs it.
That is 100% where we belong.
That's
The
very
The
true.
world,
Right next to the pickled eggs.
Right next to the pickled eggs and
100%,
the high-end tequila.
And again, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you again. Yeah, absolutely.
the world will tell us when it needs this episode. And I'm not sure the world will stay around the world will be world that long, but no, I think it's going to be an epic episode. So if you're hearing it, you've survived the
apocalypse.
The
thing,
apocalypse.
the thing with the stuff. Yeah,
Use your words, Jim.
what you've done is you've survived. You've survived the thing with the multiple spaceships, more than 2 horses that aren't racing, and a lot of fucking bows and arrows. So whatever you all call
Wait, you say
that.
more than 2 horses that aren't racist?
Yeah, no, racing. Yeah. Oh, I know you're talking BoJack Horseman. Right? Anyhow, no. But yeah, I had no qualms with Secretariat, yet I have a beef with
Shout out to Black Beauty.
fucking Thor. He showed up Black Beauty. Oh,
It's
I
a
see.
horse.
Yeah, to go along with the anti-racist
Appreciate that.
themes.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh my God. I feel like...
That was Lance.
Yeah.
Know where he lives.
It's like,
It'll be in the comments.
Way to introduce yourself if anybody hasn't heard you
yeah,
before.
no kidding.
Yeah, well, no, we really
fine.
haven't started yet. So, yeah, this is the Ascertainers podcast. You're here on purpose or by accident. We don't fucking care. Just stay here for a minute. We're going to say something.
Help.
We're going to say something really important. Yeah, hold on. No, or you can leave now if you're with the authorities.
We stayed this long. Congratulations.
Enter whip noise here.
So, Ascertainers are Jim and Mark. It's
Hello,
Mark's
everyone.
podcast, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Why don't you tell the people how we got on this whole thing?
Oh, let's just go on.
That's what I do. That's how I do.
Put him right on the spot. Tell us the story.
Come on. Yes, we're just a couple of. We're all from Minnesota. Both of us are from Minnesota. By the time you hear this, both of us will be at least 60 years old. Oh God, I don't like saying that. But we thought we would just use our spare time to just share our thoughts on whatever. You know.
Right. And waste your
This is
spare
kind of a
time.
podcast about whatever. We're joined today in a bonus episode by another podcast who we feel like if we're just in the shadow of this podcast, we're pretty fucking happy. But we're with the Think, Drink, Disney guys, which was Matt G and the
Audio.
the frequent guest.
Yes.
So really,
Yes.
Co-host.
yeah, well, yeah.
Our
Those,
co-host.
if you know, you know. Lance is, and I always want to call you Max. I don't know why that is. Have you ever
okay.
noticed that? Have you ever called you
Because
Max?
every time you're in my section, I give you service to the max.
Wow, good answer.
Thank
You
you.
are really flexible. You can
I-
suck your own dick then.
If I could suck my own dick, I'd never leave the house.
He doesn't
all live in that reality.
He doesn't miss those ribs at all.
No.
Meaning the ones they took out, not the not the ones you got to take out. But anyhow. So, So Matt, tell the people about yourself and your podcast, please.
I really don't want to.
Well, you have to.
Okay, fine.
Again, this is a self-contained. I know we just did this about an hour ago, but if you'd like, I could.
Well, no, because you're going to be way too complimentary. My name is Matt G. I do a podcast called Think, Drink, Disney. It's where we break down a singular Disney movie into its components, talk about things that people might not know about, the cast, where you might not know them from, and at the very end, we try and get a little bit creative, but we've already been drinking for quite some time, so it gets even more creative. And we try and make a themed bar around that particular IP, intellectual property.
Ooh, thanks. Mark needed that.
For those. It's the Hooked on Phonics version.
He's now trying to Google both words at the same time. So yeah, keep talking. Here, we'll do the fingers, stretching.
Stretch it out. Yeah, we've been doing it for about a year and a half. I say we, because Lance isn't my co-host. Even though he's done 95% of the episodes.
I'm waiting for the check to come through, Hasn't
Still waiting for the royalties.
Yeah, still the royalties to come through.
Yeah, this poor bastard just gets together with me every Saturday, and we probably start recording at like 1 a.m. We get done at like 3, 4 a.m. And then I spend the next 2 weeks editing the hell out of the episode, so it sounds like something I want to listen to. And then like 10 people listen to it, and it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, it's more for us than for them, I think, sometimes.
100%. It's just two
fuck
guys
those
getting-
guys.
Yeah, I mean, keep listening, but,
and drinking and having a good time and talking about something that I want to talk about,
Absolutely.
which is always fun.
Yeah, and we both find interest in the conversation, and it's like you said, it's just two friends who are having a conversation about a like-minded concept, and we just happen to have the microphones going. That's kind of what's going on.
Just recording it. We're immortal now.
Yeah, we are immortalized.
Oh my,
Sucker.
I like that. Well, what I can say is that while we're all of kind of like mind and just some pretty easygoing guys and all that stuff, there's a giant difference in the two products that are put out. And it's by design because they actually try. And we it's not that we don't try, it's that we don't care. And that's, I think, our secret sauce. So we're much more of a seat of the pants. OCD people hate us, I'm sure. ADHD people are like, yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Yeah, you guys are the best. But no, we just have fun and enjoy it. And take it or leave it. There's no refunds because it's fucking free. But anyway.
Boxes of Kleenex down here.
You forgot the word empty.
It's
That's a fair point.
aloe vera for his pleasure.
Why does the carpet crunch? I'm so confused.
Let's just say you're not a cop, are you?
Yeah,
Anyway, so,
like,
yeah.
don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
That's
fair
right.
point.
Yeah, good lawyer knows.
I really do enjoy your podcast.
Thank you, Mark.
I think it's just wonderful to hear. It's like I told them earlier that Up is one of my favorite Disney movies, and you guys didn't ruin that for me. You made it more enjoyable by
so happy to
teaching
hear
me
that.
about that.
That's a great compliment.
Wow, he came in low on that compliment.
I know. I was a little worried about
You guys
what he was
didn't
gonna say.
ruin it.
You didn't know where that
They're
was
like,
going.
yeah, all right.
I'm waiting for the butt.
Yeah, we were about the entire time, but that is exactly the point of the podcast, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Besides just two dudes drinking and talking about Disney stuff, is informing people about the things that they already love.
Yes.
The movies that you've already fallen in love with as a kid or as an adult, the rewatchable ones. You don't have to listen to every episode. I'd like it if you did. But you don't have to listen to every
Right.
episode. Just tune into the ones, the movies that you're interested in seeing in the future or that you've seen in the past that you really like. And there's a lot of information in there. We do pack it full of interesting like trivia and like production notes and cast
A few
things.
foreign contaminants
and a
throughout
few
the
foreign
rock,
contaminants here and
which
there.
we call our tangents we go off on.
Yeah, ever since we did the
What's the name of that robot?
the Wall-E
Wall-E,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah, but the foreign
Jesus.
contaminants. But Benny?
of the
It was an
the
acronym
robot?
of some kind.
Yeah.
What was a small little robot that kept sweeping up the dust trails from Wall-E every
Oh
time?
sure, that was put me on the spot here.
Beanie.
Was
Something
it?
like that.
Something like that. I think you're right. I think you're right around. Yeah, we. Excuse me. Oh my! I was like, edit that out.
Oh,
No,
this is a burp safe
I
zone.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Wow.
Is it a fart safe
Well,
song? 'Cause I caught this to you guys
apparently
earlier.
not.
Yeah.
It seems weird that you're
Yeah.
more concerned about your burps.
Dude,
but anyway.
oh,
I don't know why the microphone was so loud.
I ripped ass earlier, and Jim Poor like he opened the window. He gave us an opportunity to be like, oh, by the way, you know, we cleaned up the mold in this windowsill for you guys. Like, you've been pulling all the stops. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad. We always record at night.
Yeah.
So this is a
Never see
matinee.
it.
This is and also I don't know how much dust is here until I walk down right with you guys. I'm like, oh shit. We had our floors redone. We had like our hardwood floors, like, you know, sanded off, and oh fuck.
3 years ago.
You don't even know where you should have wiped the walls down for dust. It's like everywhere. So I just don't. That's why I hung that picture
To cover up
for the dust. But I forgot where it was
I'm
going.
just everybody knows. I'm still trying to think of the goddamn name of the robot that cleans up the.
Oh my
Is
God.
that bugging you?
It's 2024. We have smartphones,
I was
guys.
gonna say, Lance, I was waiting for you to
Oh my God.
pull out your phone and
I'm sorry.
look that up for me. While I'm trying to come up with it, it's a super easy.
Oh, M.O. Fuck, it's so
Mo.
stupid. Yeah,
Mo.
Mo.
Crying out loud.
That's right. I kept saying M.O. in the podcast, but it's Mo.
Yeah,
It means microbe
Which is-
obliterator.
exactly.
Yeah. Mo. You're welcome. Ascertainers. It took us
But-
5 minutes for me to come to the conclusion I have a smartphone.
Listening to your
So
podcast,
stupid.
I've
Thanks,
looked
Bourbon.
up
The beauty
things
of
like
it, the beauty of this is we will not edit
I
that part.
hope
We don't
not,
give a
but
shit.
I hope
I'm
not.
just gonna start talking over them until.
You can't. If you're gonna try to tune Jim and I out, good fucking luck.
Oh, you don't think that
Jesus.
people are gonna be able to hear you over me?
That's probably true.
My
Yes.
voice carries like
They-
for miles.
They're,
It
they're
does.
gonna.
If I want to interrupt a conversation, God damn it, I'm gonna get to the end
He
of it.
has an olive oil voice, though, doesn't he? This
I
is the
wonder-
sound of it. I tell you right now. It's
I wonder
incredible.
how thick the callus is on the bottom of his ball sack from dragging it. That is a deep voice.
Oh
If you
my
don't have a
God.
callus ball sack, I'm gonna just be so sad.
It's a tough
Or,
burden to carry.
or I'm gonna want to know buy stock in the underwear manufacturer that you use. 'cause,
Fucking, like a
very
Newton's
supportive.
pendulum down there.
Oh, I wanted to go off on a fork. Damn it, so bad. I've got an underwear story to
They
tell you.
call him the metronome. And you don't feel this. Gonna need 16 beats a minute.
More
Anyway.
like metronome.
What the hell were we talking about like 2 minutes ago?
Oh,
It-
shit.
As
Yeah,
all
you
our
can't talk over
podcasts
us.
are like the Robin Williams outtakes. They go everywhere, and
And here's the
a
thing.
lot of it's not salvageable.
Little
That's right.
inside baseball here, Matt. As someone who has a very structured podcast, is like he's going to go home and sit in the shower, you know, knees to chest.
Oh, yeah.
to that.
Why did I do it?
Fetal
Why did I do
Yeah,
it?
this is going to take him weeks to recover from,
Like,
but you will recover, and you'll be a worse person for it. I just want to let you know that.
Absolutely. You can already see my eye twitching, can't
Oh,
you?
You're
Get
right.
Tori Amos in the background, just like taking the longest
Yeah, I need,
shower.
I need to go
Tori
to a
Amos,
room
are
by
you
myself
talking
and
about
just
like
listen to Eggnog for an hour.
is that the dog chick? No, it's Sarah McLachlan.
Hey, careful.
You know what I mean? The,
The one, like
pencil in the eye, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of.
You know what would be funny if we ended up ruining your podcast because now you're going to do yours and you're just going to like.
We call it Ascertainers stink. That's what it's known as in the
That's right.
in the industry.
I'm
But-
so glad you brought that up. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got to say this real quick because I wanted to say this since we started this recording, since we started the last recording. I told my wife, my lovely, beautiful, awesome wife, Tracy, that our podcast had gotten mentioned in another podcast, and she was like, "Oh, which one?" And I said, "The Ascertainers," and she went, "I'm like, what? What's funny?" She goes, "The Ascertainers." I was like, "Well, I didn't say it like that."
We should have a much
Because
higher.
she put together ass and
listenership.
entertainers
Right.
into one word and was like ascertainers.
Maybe
What
people are
you
just
talking
Googling it wrong. We got to look that one up because maybe
It's an ass porn site.
I thought your yeah. It's like huh. So Mr. Skin is already doing.
The organ monkeys grinder, just
about? See, now you're edging into
Did you say
copyright
organ? Did you say organ grinder?
No,
I've never
no,
thought about that
the
term.
organ monkeys grinder. You know the like the guy who plays the goddamn organ and the monkey dances. I don't know where I
I
go.
think of the
I know
organ.
where you were going with that.
Yeah, I lost.
I think of the organ grinder, and I think about this one girl in college. Anyway, before I met my wife.
Called it the organ grinder.
Oh, the organ grinder.
Oh, you said, oh, I've had Oregon.
Too much teeth. Too much teeth.
I thought you were talking about the state by Washington. Oh, you're dirty. Oh, fuck. Anyway, I have to say, back to your fart. a good
Way to go full
a
circle.
good, you just gotta hang around. Yeah, it's like a clock, right?
This is going to be confusing and very difficult to follow
A
episode.
love
broken.
it. I
Oh,
love
really? Have you not heard any of our other episodes? So far, this one is like
On brand.
But and any ascertainer listener would know that if you have the occasion where you have to pass gas,
Yeah, the spin cycle, right?
yeah, you have. There's a thing. There's
like-
physics involved, like the spaceship leaving the fucking hot, cold, whatever. Just spin. Do a Chuck spin.
Yeah, chalk spin. That's what it is.
Yeah, Chuck Foreman, number 44, Rookie of the Year, University of Miami, the U. Still lives in Minnesota. Friends with Joey Browner. We didn't talk about him last episode. We want to get Joey Browner in my basement. Joey, Mr. Browner, not like that. But anyway, we would love to have you on as a guest because for some reason we have found so many different ways to talk about you, and I think it would be really cool. And I bet Andy G can make that happen. Andy
Well, it
G,
came
get
up that
on it.
he thought Amon, the model,
Yeah.
was married to Joey Browner.
What?
I know.
That's what I did.
And I
on
didn't
the
think it.
podcast.
I stuck to it, and it's like I don't even know.
Browner, David Bowie,
Yeah, I don't know.
Tori Amos. What?
Tori-
How did you get to Joey
I don't
Browner?
know. That's why we have to have him on. He'll be like, you know what? Yeah, now that David Bowie's dead, everyone can know.
I was married. I was secretly
I wasn't married to
her.
her, but I know things. I know her in a biblical sense.
I know things.
Oh my, is Amon still alive?
Yes.
I would imagine. Yeah,
Really?
I think so.
She doesn't return my calls. I figured she was probably dead. Anyway, so, all right. Musically, we have a question asked that we've pondered on this podcast before. Mark, why don't you? Your voice isn't sore because we haven't let you talk the whole time.
I'm a Pink Floyd fan, and he's a Rush fan.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up with an idea that people who like Rush
It's a theory.
and don't like Pink Floyd, and vice versa.
Okay.
So we're gonna add.
Do you have thoughts on either band?
I'm a Pink Floyd fan over Rush, but the conversation from a previous recording that we have done, it's music to me. If I can snowboard to it, I like it. You know,
Just
so
a previous recording, like we've done more than one.
well, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like it wasn't an hour
true,
ago.
we might
We were
record
sitting in the
more
same
yeah.
leisurely position, but
My bad.
I
Well,
like.
you know, I'm going to be editing for like at least 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
So yeah, I can see
Come on,
that.
how's it?
Mark's gonna
Okay,
be
we're good.
all
Yeah, we
stop.
got
You're
this.
gonna-
I
The
think,
lips
I think that the last one is ready. I think, when you guys went
Tap it
had a
to
cigarette
coincide.
and,
Full bottle of Elijah Craig and it's aimed at your head.
Oh, I forgot we have bourbon. I'm pouring a glass after I say this. I like Rush and Pink Floyd, but personal preference, I prefer Pink Floyd over that. I think it's just probably more my style.
Loser.
I can get
Jim's
into
a
Rush,
loser.
right? But like Pink Floyd's good for for any time of the day. I love
Right
Pink
on.
Floyd.
I am the same way, except the opposite.
Okay, so you're not the same
So
way.
not at all.
So what the
You're doing
theory is,
terrific.
Let's hear. I want to hear what Matt has to think about this, and then I will kind of give the whole kind of the hypothesis.
But the Rush
Tell us
versus
how we're
Pink
wrong.
Floyd?
Yeah, where do you have thoughts on either band?
Yes, I have very strong opinions about one.
Which
Rush.
you love them or hate them?
I respect the hell out of their musical
He
talents.
hates Rush.
They're a very, very talented band.
But
The problem is it's Kurt's voice.
Lee's voice.
Lee's?
Yeah, Getty. Getty's.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Neil's
yeah.
the drummer.
Yeah,
but
yep.
and we pronounce it Peart.
And,
It's true.
whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't call him Neil. He's Neil Peart, but apparently he calls him.
the lead
Peart.
singer's
Peart.
name. That guy's voice drives me up
So that's a deal
the
breaker.
goddamn
And
wall.
that is the.
But they are very, very. I mean, I'm
But what do you
I'm
think
not
about-
placating here. I'm not like getting down on my knees for anybody for any particular reason. They are very talented. They make great music. It's just that particular voice doesn't jive with me.
Tell me about Floyd.
Floyd makes mediocre music.
Ooh, this is a new.
Wow.
This is a theory buster.
I think.
This
I
is
think
you
Rush
are
is more
you're like
talented.
we need to study him.
which one
we
of these
need to,
chords unplugs his microphone?
we need to study Matt in great detail because that flies against the theory is that you either really like you can't really like both bands,
Mm-hmm.
and you really don't like
I don't
both
like either
bands.
band. No.
So that's interesting.
So the theory
Yeah.
holds true
Theory,
because I don't like either band.
it's kind of but you're a sample of one. Like you're the only person that we've
100%,
talked
yeah.
to that has had that. We don't know of another subject in
And you
in
should
the
actually
wild
go
or
in
captivity.
captivity. There's 3 fucking doors we haven't seen open yet, so I'm assuming.
Yeah. You don't. Boy, I tell you, right
It's
now,
like
we do
the
play
price
a little,
or,
a little let's make a deal
let's
later.
make a deal. Yeah.
Let's make a deal. Do you choose Rush, Pink Floyd, or Death? Like,
Yeah, no,
I'm going with death.
yeah,
it's not bad. It's just a spanking machine. It's no big deal.
Which door was that?
It's, so, all right. Well, there is that. Now, I have one other thing we're going to talk about. But so our fallback is going to be we're going to talk about Disney movies and episodes that
Sure.
But
cool.
and then we only doing that because Matt got a little twitchy on just
Some format or structure.
Yeah.
Let's please just decide on something to talk about before
This
we get on
is-
the microphone.
So what my understanding is. So when Matt was a little kid, he went to the public pool, and he had his little patch. You remember that swimsuit? You'd have a patch if you had a membership
No.
or like.
Oh,
is that
I
a
see what you're
Rochester
saying.
thing?
Maybe.
Yeah,
We had
I don't
Which
know what.
basically meant that you only had one swimsuit. By the way, that's just that's growing up. That was a thing. But down in Rochester,
Was that a Turkish bathhouse or something?
I don't think they were really from Turkey. I don't get how they. And they didn't serve anyway. They anyway. What I'm saying is that when he went to the pool in the summertime, he wanted to know like what time the whistle was going to blow and if there was going to be lanes for swimming or just you know what I mean.
Well, that's
whereas
100% me.
whereas we're like caddy day at Bushwood Country Club where we just fucking jump in and just do our.
But every once in a while, we do the synchronized swimming. It just happens.
You know the song? You know the song when you hear it. It's like Tchaikovsky. Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
Anyway, I hate any of that. But anyway. So,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
so fucking single that out. But I have another theory I'm working on. And you guys will be our first subjects
Do tell.
for this. Going to go around the table and ask, what do you call the evening meal? Dinner.
Dinner.
Dinner. Are you a supper
Both
guy?
dinner and supper.
I was going to say nobody said supper because that's kind of a Midwest thing, isn't it?
It is.
Well, Mark's of both, and we'll get to that later. Now, second theory, and then there's a third theory, a combo theory.
Okay.
I feel like it looks like a fucking.
This is
Are we-
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Are we
like-
taking the
Tell us,
MMPI?
Mr. Proton,
Is
what
this,
is your
is this a
theory?
Disney movie or a screenplay? Here you go. NDA. I get fired. What do you call the woman that birthed you? Mom.
Mom,
Mom, yeah.
Mom?
Okay. Here's my theory.
was there another answer to that? Were you
Mother.
looking for
Mother. Mother is the other answer.
I've heard more often, sorry to interrupt, but I've heard more often spouses referring to their spouses as mother. I don't think I've ever heard a child refer to their mom as mother.
You don't know our old neighbors then.
Talking like mother-in-law in that way, or
No,
I'm saying,
sometimes
like,
you-
referring to your wife.
As
Should you be a
let-
cis hetero male who's married to a woman, saying,
Nice-
"Hey,
nice,
mother," or your mother says blah blah blah, or
Yes.
"Hey, mother, would you mind getting
okay,
pantry," or whatever.
I understand.
So it's
They
like a
refer to
third. It's
themselves
like
as-
it's like a third person reference almost.
Exactly,
Or,
exactly.
Or,
yeah. I've never heard
It's-
children
it's not
refer
very-
to their mother as mother, but I've heard spouses refer to their spouses as mother.
I've heard it's typically in the people that are older, like us.
Yeah.
But meaning Mark and I, not you guys. You guys. are
No,
younger
you
than
can
us.
include me in that group.
Even though.
Yeah, I'm on my own over here. I'm good.
Yeah.
But anyway, my
Sit my
theory is
bourbon.
this: is that the people that use the term supper refer to their birthed person as mother, and the people that refer to it as dinner
Oh.
refer to it their birth person as mom, and that
there might be a
held
correlation there.
true with a slight exception because Mark is. Let's hear your dinner supper thing because I think this is
I am
fascinating.
not
This is way more
gonna
interesting
go.
than any of the Disney movies.
And nothing to do with music whatsoever. So if you were expecting
But
that,
everybody has or had one of those and eats one of those.
it's true.
Okay. Just to clarify, he means had a mom
Hold
and
on.
dinner. not
Yeah, thank you.
Who had a dinner and ate a mom? Was that what you
I
were
don't
getting
know.
at?
It just was very.
but then you could go on to
Every
aunt
day.
and aunt.
Oh, aunt and aunt, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Where are you at?
I always said aunt.
That's a big thing for me. It's aunt.
I
I'm
say
an aunt.
I'm an aunt too.
I'm an aunt.
I'm an aunt.
Well, here we go. Now we got
I
some
knew I
more.
liked you right away.
We got some more stuff.
Yeah.
So intelligent people usually say aunt.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
Christ.
And fucking people that are likable say aunt.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'll die on
I'm
that
not
fucking
disagreeing
hill.
with either one of those statements. I wouldn't
All
say
right.
I'm entirely likable. I'm way fucking smarter than any of you.
And humble.
People with a low opinion of
Ordinarily
themselves.
humble. I am humble like Drax. Absolutely.
I'm the most humble one in this fucking room. You never hear that said, right?
Okay, see, this is what happens when I try and be funny. I'm just not naturally funny.
Your jokes are great though. That if you when you do listen to Think Drink Disney, by the way, our guests today are Matt G.
Stop it.
And Lance from Think Drink Disney.
Thank you.
And the one that I was from, what was I forget what the movie was, but it was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Most recently?
Do you want to
Oh.
show? Can you say the joke?
I know which one you're talking about. It was the Santa Claus joke.
Yeah, it was the Santa Claus was the movie, and
Yeah. And I
that they
said,
broke down on
yeah.
Think Drink Disney, available on all podcasting forums. If you're hearing it, it's one. If you whatever you're listening to this one on, Think Drink's on this one too. So tell the joke, or
Tell me the drama. And dance,
I
Yeah.
fucked it up.
And
Well,
be,
it'll be way A, faster, and B, accurate if you do.
be
It's actually
spontaneous.
amazing that I can actually pull this out of my ass, which is a really funny reference.
Yeah, when you hear the joke, you'll get
That
it.
I can actually do this because I actually wrote that joke. It's our guest. This is Think Drink Disney and blah blah blah. And our guest today said he was going to put his Christmas tree up himself, and I said, "Sorry,
Oh, it was there.
I broke the punch.
No, you asked.
Like,
No, here
sorry.
I can pitch it. He said, I asked him if he was going to put his Christmas tree up himself, and he said, "No, I'm going to put it up in the living room."
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's gold,
exactly
baby.
right.
That is so
funny.
I'm
good.
sorry, you shouldn't laugh at your
And
own
I-
jokes that hard.
Well, no, I like how
Funny, man.
Mr. Perfect here had a little oopsie.
Yeah, little stutter, but-
Here, do you need a Kleenex?
It's just funny. It's just funny.
There's a box to my left, to my right, and below me. So
Yeah. When you say below me, I like you to enunciate. I like you to.
Can you hear my socks on the carpet like Velcro?
Also, when you bent down to get that beer, it sounded like someone shuffling a deck of cards. But anyway,
That's not how he was bending down.
is that like an interface situation?
Or is it on her back?
Yeah, no, on his back.
Oh.
It's a
Hey, whatever team you back
interface
for.
or on his back. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, that's copyright the Ascertainers and Think Drink Disney 2024.
People are getting dumber listening to this podcast.
Well, that's
That's
all.
why I try and throw so many facts and figures into my episodes so that people don't get
Dude,
stupid
interesting.
when it's just joke around.
Just so you know, we covered everything on my list.
Right, sweet.
I have a piece of paper with like 7 words on it. Right
Well,
now.
we still have to do the radio game.
Radio
Thanks for
games.
tuning into the Ascertainers. We will catch you in the next episode.
Yeah, right.
Do you guys have a secondary banner shoot?
Absolutely,
We
yeah.
can,
Yeah, I have a
100%
couple.
we can do this.
Okay.
You're going to
It's,
do the movies too, aren't you? You're going to ask
Man,
us
I'm still
different.
Well, we'll get a radio game in real quick.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do 4 new bands or
2 new
add
bands.
on 2?
Just two
Just
news, and I
So
gotta.
remember your ones from last time?
Oh.
I'm sure I can come up with 4. I say
Yeah.
that now, and then once it gets to be my turn, I'm going to be like, wait, what?
Oh, I got mine. I'm ready to go.
Okay, if you're ready,
Van Morrison.
So 1 and 1.
do all 4.
oh,
Or do all
just
6.
Okay.
Do all
Oh,
6.
I thought we were doing only 2.
Well, you're gonna add on the other 2.
18.
Do your
Eight.
old
Jesus
4 and
9
then
and 9.
So I need to have 6, is what you're telling me.
correct. Your
I'm
old
so
4.
fucking
Bob
confused.
Seger. Do
Okay.
the 4
they're
you
referring
did.
to
Oh,
the
I
We're
last
gonna
see.
add
one.
2.
So
Repeat the ones you did last episode that we recorded.
Journey, Bob Seger, Dire Straits, Toto, and I'm going to add Van Morrison and Chicago.
Excellent.
I don't
Okay.
think any one of those was a legend pick. I don't think any one of those qualifies as a legend pick.
They're legends in my eyes.
Absolutely.
Oh,
But when
nice.
they
Thank you.
said
Thank
you have to choose, well, not you have to.
Unlike
that
Rush.
we choose 2 popular bands and 2 unpopular
Yeah,
bands.
but that's when we were trying to be legend, or what was the word? Let's want to be a legend.
yes,
Oh,
I-
legendary.
Unless you wanna be a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, no, we throw that out the window.
So
We're
I was
just trying
like,
to.
okay.
Right now, we're just trying to snag a fish. We're not trying to fucking
Yeah.
get one to
That's
bite.
fair.
I would do
We're-
Rolling Stones and the Beatles then, like if you wanted to, but I would
Just
never do
throwing dynamite into the lake trying to get
There
fish.
you go,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
All right, Mark, what do you got?
ZZ Top, Styx, Toad the Wet Sprocket that Jim loves,
Oh, here comes
Velvet Revolver,
and all associated acts.
CCR, and
Ooh.
Steve Earle.
Oh, so your new ones are CCR and Steve Earle.
Steve Earle,
Correct.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like CCR is a pretty good pick.
I think so.
That was good.
Yeah, that's really, really good.
Matt, what say you?
I started last time with Genesis, Guns N' Roses, Laura Branigan, and Kajagoogoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add into that Pat Benatar
Ooh.
and Kenny Loggins.
Consistent. Whoa,
Oh.
my God.
Oh,
We've
shit.
got to get a winner here. I went with the Cars, Pretenders, Badfinger, and the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. I'm going to put into that Night Ranger and Yes, and let's get us a winner, kids.
Wow, let's go.
All right.
This is going to be a team win.
As he's tuning into KQRS, I've got to say, I have no idea what the fuck they play anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just listen to podcasts almost
I can tell.
exclusively now.
Kajagoogoo is not going to be a good
Hey,
That's okay.
man. They had one good song.
But
it's a
people-
Disney reference.
What, it's
It was,
something-
uh,
does someone
People
win?
don't
Danny
listen
Elfman
to
song.
radio anyways. They
Of course
listen
not.
to
Not so
serious.
much.
Oh, no way.
Eddie Money, Take Me Home
Oh,
Tonight.
that's okay. Eddie Money's fucking fantastic.
God, but these were good picks. So,
Yeah.
to me, the radio game, and we got actually Pat K, one of our consistent listeners, told us that we should talk more about
The bands you
the
pick.
winner and the band you picked. Come on down. We need a picture, sweetie.
Yes.
It's my good side, anyways.
You guys.
Take the plug out.
That's how I'm sitting so upright.
You guys are
That's why you were leaning on one cheek.
Hear that vibrating noise?
Thank you, everyone, for your patience as my friends indulged in my addictions and habits. We had to take a step away from the table real quick. Before we come back to the subject at hand, I just wanted to shout out real quick to your sponsors, Newt's
Newt.
Oh,
in Apple Valley.
what?
It hasn't been said yet. I think it needs to be said.
Thank you.
Incredible place. I didn't have any of the food, but the drinks were amazing.
Yeah, the burger was good. Great service, too.
Yeah,
Ashley.
Dude, Ashley was phenomenal.
Ashley knocked it out of the
That
park.
girl was personable, and I'll tell you right now, some people go out of their way for a negative view. I'm going to go out of my way for a positive one. I think that the expectation was reached for me personally. A lot of great things I've heard about the burgers for sure. 100% stood up to all the positive criticism that I've heard. But Ashley is a big reason why I'd want to come back. Like, 'cause she was such a great server,
Good.
and the food was incredible, and the drinks were great. Newt's Apple Valley, without question, I would totally endorse that.
Nice. And what's the best night to go there?
Well, it depends on the nights that you're looking for, but Mondays, I would say, probably the night that I would go.
For 2 PBRs.
It's like $3 pint cans.
$3 pounders.
Yeah, pounders, right?
They got $3
$3, I think
pounders.
it was, Yeah.
If you go there on Friday, and anytime you go there, tell them that the Ascertainers and or Think Drink Disney sent you.
You know what?
Wow.
They don't know us. Think did do the Ascertainers.
Don't worry, they don't know us either. But no, there's probably a handful of people that know us well, and
Not for the good reasons.
Ashley is new to the. She was that's the first. I think the second time I've had Ashley as a server, but we go there literally once or twice a week. It's good. It's got a. I don't know. It's got the everything. All the elements kind of come together.
Sure.
Is it the best burger I ever had?
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
It's a great burger.
It's no Tap Society. It's no Matt's Juicy Lucy.
It's
Oh,
a.
It's the BS Beyond Burger.
Oh, there's a
that
whole.
I've
That's
ever
what we'll
had.
talk about next time we have y'all on.
Are you a 5A club?
I'm I like a Matt's for a double. I'm just not a juicy guy, period.
Really?
But, I like the 5.8. I like Matt's. I think I like the neighborhood of the 5.8 better.
Okay.
No
And I
doubt.
like the
Yeah,
burgers at Matt's
absolutely.
better. And I like the a burger is $4. A basket of fries is $18.50.
Yeah.
at Matt's.
Makes no sense.
I want to
That
do.
basket of fries is like the size of a baby cradle.
Thank you. A baby's arm holding an apple. What's that you say? So I
Did
want
Matt
to.
stand up?
I appreciate the Newts, and thank you, Matt, for keeping us on.
Yeah,
This is-
really. Thank you.
Matt, I think
What I do.
Matt is such a, those that listen to both podcasts will see the obvious differences between the two. In
Yeah,
terms
the
of structure.
professionalism.
And like Matt doesn't need bumpers when he goes to the bowling alley. We need to rent the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? But anyhow, we appreciate you guys on and respect and admire your talents and yeah, this has been just fun. One more shout out. We just went, Mark and I yesterday, we're like the Ace and Gary of podcasters, the ambiguously gay duo. Because we found ourselves at the Lakeville Center for the Arts once again, catching a show.
That's right.
Hand in hand.
And we brought my wife this time just to throw some people off the trail. But anyhow, but we went to X Golf in Apple Valley yesterday for the first time. I've never done a golf simulator before. Highly recommend.
That was your first simulator ever?
You don't forget your first.
Great place to
Yes.
start.
And it's a bar with golf simulators. It is not like batting cages. This is like you get whatever you want. There's food. I wouldn't say got burgers or do they have burgers? They got like kind of bar like appetizer fare.
I think handhelds and mostly fried food and that kind of stuff, right?
Handhelds. Look at that.
I can't. I didn't mean to make eye contact with you that
Mr.
long, but
Hospitality
yeah,
over here.
I can't
Yes.
help myself.
No, but it was a phenomenal experience, and if you've never done a golf simulator before, we researched a bit, and we landed on X Golf. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
X Golf. There's so many
right.
names. I thought it was Golf X. Honestly, the whole time I thought it was Golf X. But we ran into, is it Jonah and Tyler? Were our people.
Yes.
They'll show you. If you've never done it before, they do a great job of running you through it. And yeah, it was just good. So go to X Golf, Apple Valley. Tell them,
The Ascertainers sent you.
yeah, or Think Drink Disney.
Or think drink it.
Because,
This is not sponsored at all, by the way.
Yeah.
Like this
No,
is just
no.
something that Jim.
No, we even told them. We said, would you mind if we talked about it? And they said, we're fine with that. So we're not going to hit them up for anything because we got Newts for that.
So we played the Hawaiian course.
Okay.
Kapalua.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was only a plus 27.
Damn, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Pretty
for a Hawaiian
good.
course.
I only beat Jim by... No, I lost to Jim by 4
I was
strokes.
gonna say, wait, you were plus 27. You beat Jim by how many strokes?
No, but I only
Yeah,
lost
hit
by
the break to
4.
Mark.
I think you said 14 for a second. Like, holy shit, what are you shooting over
We're
there?
going for the low number, Mark. Maybe that's why you kept
Yeah.
hitting it into the woods.
I thought it was a bowling alley.
Mark's like, I'm killing this.
It's like
thing."
grandma's
He's not
boy.
even
Like,
trying.
what's high score mean? Did I break it?
Yes. So this is good. I would like to turn the floor over a bit to our guests to talk for just a bit, and then this episode is kind of flying right by. But for the uninitiated, the unwashed, that listen to us,
The unclean. The
that's
unclean.
pretty much the unclean.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out unclean. What's
Unclean,
up?
unclean.
So we can name names. Also, we got a great note from the. First, let me finish thought number one. We're gonna give them a little bit of a primer on Think, Drink, Disney.
Get you out of the gutter.
Disney.
Yeah, that was the original one.
That's spoonerism. I was gonna say, yeah, we did spoonerism yesterday.
So we're gonna turn it over. So they'll tell you if you're new to it, what to listen for. Maybe recommend an episode that's a real boom. That's kind of a standout.
Where's the guy in the tennis chair keeping
Line.
the line?
You go ahead, yeah, squirrel. Why don't we just do that? And man,
It's like
'cause it was
it's
really
like
good.
Brickwood, right? It'll come to you.
The Bricksworth.
Bricksworth. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Also going to Bricksworth. I'll say this: Bricksworth apparently did a phenomenal job of a support campaign for the first responders that were taken in a
Tragic.
Oh, in the
fucked up
Burnsville.
situation.
Yeah.
recently.
Bricksworth is in
Ridiculous.
Burnsville. It's
Burnsville,
a,
Minnesota, yeah.
it is a sister, loose cousin. Loose
Loose
cousin.
cousin.
Correct.
God
What
dang it!
phrase
Anyway,
you were looking for.
just a shirt sleeve cousin of the Black Stack people. So if you like a hazy, dank IPA, that's
yeah.
your place in the South Metro.
Yeah,
So anyway,
agreed. Lance, I don't want to put you on the spot
Yes.
or anything, but what was your favorite episode of ours so far? I know it's a tough decision, and it doesn't have to be your absolute favorite number one.
Okay.
What was an episode that you really enjoyed?
I loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I think, because it's one of those episodes that you could tell it was... Like, we enjoyed every minute of it. We enjoy every minute of every single
Of
recording
course,
we
yeah.
do. But with Who Framed Roger Rabbit was such
Not
a
true.
really cool... Yeah, not for, sorry. Yeah, it's true. I don't do the editing
We
process.
really enjoy all of them, I
Yeah,
swear.
yeah, we do talk them up at least.
Holes.
who's your favorite kid? Well, not Scott. I'll say that.
Like, I won't say a name, but you know who you are. With Who Framed Roger Rabbit, though, a lot of people don't know that's a Disney movie.
That's
you know
true,
what I
yeah.
mean? And we go off on so many different weird really cool, really interesting things. And for us to go down the rabbit hole, so to speak, speaking of Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
A
it's,
little on the nose, but yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I got it.
Thank you. You know,
Think Drink Disney,
this is
everybody.
not. This is not.
That's what they do.
Rabbit comment check. All right, so it's just one of those great movies all around, and to find that much information, trivia, cool, did you know knowledge about it that you and I both fucking could
It
riff
was
off.
full of it. That
It was
cast list was
crazy.
enormous.
But then there's The Night Before Christmas. But it's like another one of those conversations that's one of
Yeah.
those I don't think I've ever met anyone who hasn't liked that movie.
Right.
The night before,
The Night Before Christmas.
Nightmare before.
The Nightmare.
The Nightmare.
Before
Am I
Christmas,
not
yeah.
enunciating
Tim
it?
Burton.
That was a Disney.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
did not
You
know
have a
that.
question? Yeah. Mark.
He's literally putting his hand
Please
up
wait.
in the air.
Please wait for questions.
Mark, when did you get here? Hey, Mark, welcome to
No,
the
that
podcast.
movie creeped me out a little bit. So
Really?
I'm a big Christmas guy.
Okay.
And that one kind of, not that it's a bad movie, it just gave me
Changed the
angst.
perception of
Okay. Now, question, if I may. Night Before Christmas, is it a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? Now, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the
Oh.
table here. This could be a lot of fun. Now,
Okay.
I'm going to
All right,
interject
let's do
this.
this.
I would
Yeah.
say it's a Christmas movie.
Never saw it.
You've never seen A Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. I don't like Tim Burton shit.
Forgive the man. That's everybody. To each
I'm
their
being
own.
honest.
To each their own.
I love your honesty. And then what do you say?
Christmas.
I think it's a Halloween movie.
It's
You're
got
a
the word
loser.
fucking Christmas in the title.
So?
I guess Halloween's before Christmas.
Yeah, that's true.
Too shit.
But he's a Halloween guy trying to steal Christmas. So
Yes.
it's,
But I mean, again, it's one of those things. It's subjective, and
The
it's,
character comes from Halloween.
yeah, Halloween Town. But
But
again,
the movie is about Christmas.
I
but
think
if I
that's-
looked at it as a Halloween movie,
Yes.
I would enjoy it more.
there you go. Maybe you should,
Maybe that's
maybe you
what
should
you mean.
revisit it,
Ah.
and then bring Jim from the Lakeville Arts Festival, and you guys should watch that movie together
Hand in
On the
hand.
lawn.
on the
Popcorn.
lawn. Clothing optional.
I think every day is clothing option.
That's true. That's true.
It's a fun fact.
He's not wearing pants right now. You guys don't know that, but
But tomorrow over 2 pair. It all is an average.
even its way out. What was your favorite episode?
Yeah, it's very good because I was going to throw it back at him.
Okay.
there.
I don't know if I have a favorite episode. Obviously, every parent is lying to their children when they say they don't have a favorite.
That's true. I'm the
of their
favorite,
children.
so
I love them all equally, of course. But if I was going to choose something to stand out, something that really resonated with me, oh man, there's probably half a dozen episodes, but I'm just gonna come down with Wall-E. I think
Okay.
Wall-E was really fun, and Big Hero 6.
Our longest one.
another-
Ever.
Oh, I didn't know Big Hero 6 was a Disney.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's on their list of episodes.
There's,
So-
Big
there's
fan
only
of-
like close
big
to
fan,
50
are
of them.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't see it.
Clearly not a fan.
It's
Just kidding.
Hercules. Are you going to do Hercules? With...
Absolutely. I have
That's a good
friend
one to
who
me.
Who has had a pin in
Hercules
that
is
one.
great. That's
for
a
a
Disney
long
Renaissance.
time, yeah.
That's a fantastic. We had it was a friend of both of ours that
Yeah.
was supposed to do the recording of Hercules. Actually, so he has the whole episode already written out, don't you?
I do, yeah.
So that
I've
was
already got the episode
that's ready to go.
Not the live action, but the animated.
Yes,
There's-
absolutely, yeah.
There's not a live action Hercules.
No.
Not that's owned by
Well,
Disney
not
at
that's
least.
Disney, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
not
many
that.
Hercules movies out there, but not a live
I think
action.
is that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? That's Conan. Sorry,
I
big
thought
burly
there
man.
were-
What can I do?
Was it The Rock that did Hercules? No.
Did
No,
is,
The Rock did not do
is he?
Hercules, no.
I could see that
But
happening.
holy shit, that
There
would
could
be
have
an
been a
amazing
Hercules
casting.
one.
Did you
yeah.
say David Lee Roth or The Rock?
Oh, no.
Let's do David Lee Roth as Hercules. Then
Yes.
I'm
What were you saying
watching.
about David Lee Roth earlier? Sorry to go off on a
David Lee
tangent,
Roth
but-
is the coolest guy ever. If you see him in a still picture, but if you see him in video, it's horrifying.
You see, right on. That is exactly how people describe me.
Oh
I
my
look really good in pictures. I'm sorry, I look really in person. I'm a relatively handsome dude. The minute you take a picture of me, just the opposite of David Lee,
Oh,
I am an absolute monster. Which is why you will never find pictures. of me
You don't
online.
photograph well. You're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not. I'm
that's
not
so you're the
Oh, man.
opposite. We got to come up with
Yeah.
a term for you're the
The
opposite of David Lee
photogenic,
Roth.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm neither.
I'm a photo
so
negative of David Lee Roth.
people say the camera adds 10 pounds, and then most people go, well, how many cameras did they use for you, Jim? So I don't. You guys are the first guys to ever laugh at that. Is what
That's a
you're
good show.
Great show. That's a great show.
It was a nervous laughter.
Yeah.
they're really trying to figure out that lock on the doors. Fucking
Yeah, I know where all the exits are at
for
this point.
show or not. Oh, you got your door number 1, 2, or 3 over here, Bo, too. By the way.
Someone give me the key to this manacle that's attached to my ankle.
Manacle? That's the thing you see on it.
That's a
right?
monocle.
Oh, yeah. So, what is the one go-to episode? Do you have the say? Do you say
well, no.
Roger Rabbit?
My
Did you
favorite,
say Wally?
my favorite street from Roger Rabbit, Close by Nightmare. I would say
I'd say go-to episode. I'd probably say
Pirates of
Pirates
the
of the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
There it is.
Zero question. Yeah.
The first one. The
And I
Curse of the
think
Black
that's-
Pearl,
Yeah, the-
because we've done 2 of them now.
We did Curse of the Black Pearl. We did Dead Man's Chest, but Curse of the Black
Curse of the Black Pearl
Pearl.
was the very first time I did intro music.
That's what? No, Hunchback was. I thought.
Oh, you're right. Yep, I
Yeah,
tested
that
it
was
in
episode
Hunchback, and
13.
it worked out well. So I put it in the episode.
So
But
which pirates though? Is it just pirates or is it?
So
Curse of the
there's
Black Pearl.
Curse of the Black Pearl, Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was episode 14. I'm probably wrong on that.
Is that what
That was way
is that what the first one was called? I
Yes.
just thought it was Pirates
The
of
Johnny
the
Depp. So it was Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yeah.
Curse of the Black Pearl. Then it was Dead Man's Chest.
There
and
it
then
is,
it was
okay.
At World's End, and then it was.
I'm going to listen to that tonight. I'm going to
It's
get
fantastic.
real comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that the doors are locked and,
You're
that
gonna
my,
get more comfortable than you are right now.
and that my wife's asleep. and
Have,
then
have the
I'm going
lotion.
to.
Have the lotion close.
I will.
You have to take some of these cleanups.
I have
Kleenex
see this thing on my wrist? Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
lotion. That's not,
Yes.
that's not bear spray, pal. By the way, that stuff's delicious. But anyway, it's great. I used to like Cholula. Now I'm just bear spray exclusively.
God damn
So-
it! Sorry, I took this long to look it up.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're right. It was episode 14.
That's the server
Episode
brain
14,
right there.
Think Drink Disney,
14.
Spotify,
Pirates of the Caribbean,
iHeartRadio,
Curse of
whatever
the
you
Black
listen to us on, you're going to listen to Think Drink Disney on. You're going to thank us later.
And then come
You're
back.
You're going to
please.
go to Newt's on. You're going to go to Newt's on Monday. I'm recapping, and you're going to have a couple of pounders. Not compliments. But you're going to tell the Ascertainer sent you. And if you ever want to give the Ascertainer some feedback, go ahead and shoot us an email. We don't know if the email works anymore. We are sending ourselves emails to say test.
What is the
this
email?
thing on? Well, thanks for asking, Matt. Gee, it is the Ascertainers, and better correct the
How do
spelling.
you spell that?
Well,
My wife had I told the
traditional
story
spelling.
Just ASS and they just start clapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my wife was so confused. She was like, "So it's ass entertainers?"
No, you don't
Like,
clap.
that's
You're
what-
clapping with your yeah. You're doing
Back of the
that.
hand. It's like back in your cage. That's what you do. Yeah.
Back in your cage.
ASCERTAINERS@gmail.com. I feel like I want to do a kind of an outro with the Matt, which would be the thanks for joining the Ascertainers.
Yes, please.
Today we had our special guests were the Think Drink Disney crew, and also known as Formula Run. Formula Run.
Formula.
Check take two. Formula One meets the dirt track at the county fair. The tuxedo meets the tank top, or the Jetsons stop by the Flintstones. I'm your host Jim, and that's Mark and Lance, Matt. What a thrill! Thank you. Gosh, thank you for being on.
Thank
This
you
is
so
really-
much. You
really
guys
classed
were
up the
great.
joint.
It was wonderful
appreciate
having
it,
you on.
Thank you so much again, man. Anytime, honestly, throw it out there. We'd love to. Just lose my number, but we'll come here next time.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
You just, look me up in public records because I'm gonna fucking cancel my Sprint account right now, or whatever. It's not even Sprint anyway. It's not even- he's T-Mobile. Everyone knows that. But yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you.
I
Absolutely.
agree. It's 100%.
My
blast.
chest
Yeah,
and my
thanks for
cheeks
having
hurt from laughing like the entire day. So
me. Yeah,
it
my,
was-
face is, my cheeks are a little.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just gonna work
amazing.
with
And
that
I'm not
one.
talking about the one.
I'm gonna work on, your cheeks have been killing the rest of us. Good night, everybody.
Sir.
Bye now.